fourth Busch pole of the year in the Hardy Chevrolet, setting a new track record for the Busch cars at the North Carolina Motor Speedway. But the question was, could he do anything with Mark Martin in the race? The other story going into the AC Delco 200 was the point battle between Steve Grissom and David Green. Let's take a look at yesterday's race.
Today's Busch Series highlights brought to you by Texaco Haviland. Add more life to your car.
It was the Ford and Chevy front row for yesterday's AC Delco 200 as pole fitter Ward Burton and outside pole fitter Mark Martin led the 42-car field onto the track. From the drop of the green flag, it looked as though Burton's record-setting Chevy would leave the rest behind as he charged out front for the first 19 laps. But when his Hamley began to fade, so did his lead. Mark drove by Ward on lap 20, and once again, his Winn-Dixie Ford looked the same as always. Strong. But rookie Joe Bessie looked like he may break Martin's string of wins as he powered by Mark and set out after his first career Busch Grand National victory. There were only 4 caution flags on the day, and the only crash brought out the first one when Clay Brown tangled with the turn 4 wall. Shauna Robinson's Polaroid Pontiac lost the motor, as did Joe Nemechek. He blew up in turn 1 to bring out caution number 3. While Martin and Bessie hogged the top spot, drivers like Todd Bodine and Harry Gant moved up through the pack to challenge in the top 5. David Green had been running well, but his motor quit, sending him to a 38th place finish and dumping him to a 162-point deficit behind Steve Grissom in the chase for the Busch Series title. Grissom's car did hold together, and he finished a respectable 7th. Ken Schrader's Chevy brought out the final yellow with 56 laps to go when it laid oil on the track. Quick pit work by Martin's team put him out ahead of Ward Burton, who had gotten a handle on his Hardy's car. As the laps wound down, Martin was the man to beat. Burton and Bessie gave chase, but Bessie found himself battling with the lap car of Jimmy Spencer. The two would bump and rub, and the track incident would become a post-race brawl that got Spencer fined and suspended from Busch competition for the remainder of the year. But all that was behind Mark Martin. He was untouchable in the closing lap and drove to his 7th Busch Grand National victory of the year. Burton, Bessie, Bodine, and Terry Labonte rounded out the top 5.